I'm Chambo E.
Welcome to our video.
Now I would like to introduce about the top 3 travel attractions in Penang to you guys.
Penang has plenty of must-see attractions that you should cover in your itinerary if you wish to experience in Penang in a short space of time. In our own list, top 3 things to do in Penang, we skip the unimportant sites and instead more focus on places that considerate the essence of the island. Top 1. Chong Fat Z Mansion. Chong Fat Z Mansion is a boutique hotel that's one in Penang's best known attraction. It was erected in the 1880s. And now I would like to talk about the history for Chong Fat Z Mansion. A self-made and affluent merchant trader, Chong Fat Z left China as a penniless teenager, but soon rose to the rank of well-heeled when he established a vast financial empire throughout East Asia. Despite the popularity of modern Anglo-Indian designs at the time, he chose to build his domicile as a traditional style. The stately manor has 38 rooms, 5 granite paved courtyards, 7 staircases, and 220 timber frame windows.
Now I want to introduce the layout of Chong Fat Z Mansions. The building was rescued from the ruin in the 1990s. The indigo blue mansions blends elements of Eastern and Western designs and stand apart from the other structure along the track due to its distinctively regular exteriors, featuring Art Nouveau stained glass and beautiful frontiers. The mansion is a beautiful representative of the architecture style preferred by wealthy then Chinese of the time. In 1989, the mansion was purchased from Chong Fat Z descendants in order to save the structure from imminent development that would have resulted in its demolition. Maintained as a private residence, the mansion was operated as a 16-room bed and breakfast as part of an ongoing restoration project. Additionally, the estate was also doubled as a museum. You can choose to visit the mansions as a guide tour, or you can also spend the night in the boutique hotel.
Before you go to Chong Fat Z Mansion, you should better know that you can only come here if you either a hotel guest or if you purchase the tour ticket. Once I enter this building, I get to know more about its history. One thing I would like to share with you is this house used to be at sometimes the embassy of the formerly Greek Chinese Empire. Another interesting fact, maybe the Crazy Rich Asians iconic mahjong scene was actually not shot in Singapore but here in the Blue Mansion.
You know I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step, another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a peace of mind. Seeking to find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride and shit. I'm straight. I'm on my way. Get up my way. I'm running late. What can I say? I heard you died twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name. So when I leave here on this earth, did I take more than I gave? Did I look out for the people, or did I do it all for fame? Legend is Exodus, searching for euphoria, trudging through the mud to find the present, no ignoring. I got 20,000 deep off in the street like we some warriors. My mama told me never bow your head.
I feel glorious, glorious.
about the second travel attraction in Penang?
I think that the second top travel attraction in Penang is Escape Adventure Play.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Let's go!
Now, let me introduce the Escape Adventure Play to you guys. Escape Adventure Place in Penang is a cool alternative to the beach and has quickly turned into a fun flavor with outdoor adventure seeker to the beach. An outdoor eco-conscious theme park specializing in zip lining, which is a pulley suspended on a stainless steel cable tied between two trees on an incline. The park also hosts other fun jungle activities for all ages. A creativity and fun way to foster a love of the outdoor adventures, especially among kids. The park started out in 2012 with standout attractions such as a free fall from a 20-meter high jump platform, an inner tube slide, and a tree rope swing. There are quite a few trail rides to try there. A gravity driving free fall activities that will see you taking the plugs from a 20-meter high platform. You will fall through the air and land safely onto a absolutely safe, extremely large, inflated feather bed on the ground. For safety's purpose, this activity is limited to those aged between 13 years old and above.
Trees, swings, and water park at Escape Park. Escape Park intend on providing a variety of activities for all ages and courage levels. Escape Park is also home to swings set at different inclinations, allowing those who are more adventurous to swing from higher heights, while the beginners will feel safe swinging from lower elevations. Besides that, the park has more places that you can play on balance beams, engage in tree climbing contests, navigate through a fun but wobbly rope course, and even you can go through in a cave.
Here are my picture in Escape Park. In my opinion, Escape Park is totally fun and cool. There is a lot of things to do. We can engage our relationship with our family and friends.
Oi, have you been to Clan Jetties at Penang before?
Yes, I have been there with my family for a trip. How about you?
Oh, every time I will travel to there with my friends, and we will go visit the Clan Jetties at Penang because we love the view over there. I will take the photos during the sunset at Clan Jetties. It was so beautiful.
That's great.
How do you know about some information for Clan Jetties?
I just know a little bit information of the Clan Jetty, but I also can introduce it to you.
Alright.
The Clan Jetty form part of the Penang Heritage Trail. There used to be 7 jetties until one was demolished by fire and now 6 remain. built as one of the last bastions of old Chinese settlements on the island. This waterfront society is home to houses or studios of various Chinese clans. Clan Jetty is located straight down from Labuan Chulia, which is beside the Capitan Clan Mosque at Penggalan Walkway. These water villages are over the century old. Each jetty is named after a Chinese clan. The Chow Jetty is the most tourist friendly with the most steel houses, the longest walkway, a temple that is worth stopping by, and plenty of places for those contact moments. After I introduce the information of Clan Jetty, can you also introduce the history to me because I don't know about the Clan Jetty?
Of course, I knew it because I have searched the information and the history for the clan jetties in Penang. So now let me introduce the history for you. Clan jetties, initially the area where the clan jetties now lie was a woodyard littered with planks and firewood. After the construction of the Great in 1882, the waterfront was developed with short public landing stages or jetties. Settlements grew on these foundations and they were used for the loading and unloading of goods and for the mooring of boats. Gradually, each jetties became identified and dominated by certain clans, and over time more huts sprung up due to constant rivalry over access and monopoly of word consignments. Relationships between the clans were very antagonistic and often led to bitter fights and disputes.
The clan jetties are actually not far from the citizen. It's about 10 to 15 minutes walk from Armenian Street. I would say a visit to the Chu Jetty is a must. Once arrived here, you will see it's a very well alive, keep traditional village. There are a lot of souvenir shops, drinking stalls, and restaurants around here, so you can see it's quite busy. At the end of the pier, there is a platform. Comerica quite a nice view over the other jetties and the white screen. Also recommend you to go to the jetty.
It is a really beautiful place with a calm atmosphere. If you come here during sunset, it will be quite a special moment. It is a traditional Chinese floating village, which I find has a lot of similarities with Companera of Brunei. Here are my photos. And this is Hannah.
Thank you for watching our video.
Bye!